Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for watching this video. Seeing into people's souls. I want to talk about this today. It's an important topic because it's what we're becoming. It's what we have access to now. And I want to share with you some of my experiences with this and give you the opportunity to tap into these higher abilities that you've had for a long time but may have not actually accessed them or have been aware of them. And it's because of the blockages in the energy field. So we're expanding, we're moving to a higher consciousness, and it's especially important now to look past the actual physical body and move into seeing the soul. The reason I can talk about this subject is because that's what I see. When I see people or experience people, I don't experience the physical. The physical is there, but it's the very last thing that I actually see. And I only see it if I'm starting to move down into more of my physical senses. So it's important to see people's souls because it allows you to open to compassion and love. It allows you to understand where someone's been, where they're coming from, their pain, um, you know, their gifts and abilities. The reason I'm so good at the work that I do is because I can tap into that energy, that soul essence of a person. They may not see it in themselves, but I can see it in them. I can see the energy that they're radiating out, that they are right now. But because it's so new to think in these terms, and it's not a thinking thing either, it's a feeling thing. So seeing into people's souls is about feeling them, feeling the energy. And it's more than feeling like we know of emotion. It's not like third dimensional emotional feeling. It's feeling with everything you have. So you are feeling with your whole heart, and you're feeling with all of your senses, both your regular senses and then your higher senses, these new senses that are coming online. So when you witness someone and when you're sitting with someone and you're in their presence in the now moment and you're feeling them, be aware of what you're picking up. Be aware of their energy and your energy. And what are you sensing? What are you feeling? What is your heart feeling? And that's going to help you to really tap into your healing abilities. It's going to allow you to understand through all the pain, what someone's going through, where they've been. Everyone has a soul. Everyone has a story. Everyone has lived through some sort of pain and suffering. And most of the times, it's the pain and suffering that we feel for ourselves and the doubt and the things that we are hard on ourselves for that kind of block us from seeing the good in others. And until we can allow those to leave, then we won't be able to access this higher love consciousness, this ability to truly feel where everyone's at, and to understand exactly where they're at, no matter what they've done, no matter who they are. We can feel the oneness of everything. And this is what is the basis for unity consciousness. It's how we can relate and understand everyone on a global level, looking past the physical. Okay? What's the soul? What's the soul doing? And it's not a mental thing. You cannot go into your head with this. You can't think of all the things a person's done in their life. You can't think about, even the bad things that people have done because it doesn't mean anything to the soul. Everything burns away in the presence of the soul. All those things. Because really, all those things that are quote unquote bad are really just ways to push that person further on their path of understanding self-love and love for all of humanity. So nothing is bad. Sometimes we do things to ourselves that may be harmful, but everything's a lesson, and everything is leading us further into our greatest potential so that we can shine our inner light so brightly out into the world and connect it with everyone else. So I would really just ask you to practice this. When you see someone, turn off the thinking mind. Allow all of your thoughts, your judgments about the person, because all those judgments, all of those things that you've brought into this moment and where you're judging someone is really how you're judging yourself. It's really judgments from society that have kind of embedded themselves into your mental process. So there's a point behind the ear. It's right here. And what happens is, even if you aren't hanging out with people that think a certain way, you're just living in the society. You're living with these thoughts and these belief patterns, belief patterns from your family. You may not agree with them when you think about them logically, but what's happening on an energetic level is these things are actually attaching themselves, going through into your body and becoming who you are. So you have to be very careful about that. And understanding is key. Education is key to all of this. Once you have an understanding of what's happening, then you can work with it. That's why I like being a teacher, because I think if people have an understanding of the situation, they can heal it and they can grow from it. So just know that a lot of the attachments and beliefs patterns that you currently have are not necessarily anything you've taken on purposefully. These are things that just have come into your energy field from the outer world, even if you haven't engaged with people that think that particular way. So knowing that, allowing that to move through you, staying in your center, staying in your heart, shining the light of your soul outwards, and looking at another person and really seeing them. Not seeing what's in front of you in the physical right now, but seeing the whole of their soul. The past, the present, the future. That's what the soul is. The soul encompasses all of that. Everything in one. And when you see that, everything else burns away. And the magical thing about all of this is when you see the soul in someone, they see it in themselves. They feel the truth of just your acknowledging their soul. It clicks within them, oh wow, this is who I am. I'm not all of these things that I've been taught that I am, that society says that I am, or any of the experiences I've been through, or any of the things that I've done to myself that are bad. None of it's true. None of it's true in the light of the soul. So when you're witnessing people today, when you're coming into someone's space, and you have to do this from the now moment. You have to do this from the now moment, and you have to let all the barriers go and feel into your heart and feel them. Feel their pain. Feel their love. Feel their joy. Feel who they are. on a soul level and connect with them from that space. And watch what happens when you do that. Everything else burns away in the fire of the soul. And this is very healing. It will heal you and it will heal the other person. We have to see each other for what we really are and let go of all these beliefs, let go of all these patterns, because they're not real. Okay, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it has helped you, and leave me some comments if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day. Bye.